Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's session of a very janky Adventures of the Masquepade. Part 4? Session 4, that's what this is. We got a lot to do tonight, because we missed last week, and I feel bad, so we're going to be playing catch-up? Maybe. I don't know. It depends on how quickly I can talk, and how quickly everyone can digest the thing that we are still editing. We're still editing, so just know there's a very special... a lot happened. There's a very special, very long one-shot coming to you soonish. A lot happened. We'll go over Cliff Notes, maybe. Let's just get through the introduction. As always, I am your DM for the Masquepade, Kai the Cat.
Hello everybody, I am Aaron, and I am playing Augusteen.
Oh, I'm DJ, I'm playing Hadriel.
I am Isla, and I'm playing Lizbit.
I'm Raven, and I play Ood.
I'm Tork, and I'm playing Toreen.
Is that me? Am I next?
Yes.
Okay, hello, I'm Wolfie, and I'm playing Boon.
Okay. And when we last left off, everyone had their first day on the boat. Some people had better day than others. And then everybody had... You had a good day. I think Boon had a good day, and Toreen had a good day. Lizbit, I think, was neutral on the whole day. Minus discovering that box thing and getting some special reading glasses. And then Hadriel did Hadriel things that didn't go their way, as normal. And, Un attempted to do the stealthy thing and quickly remembered she wasn't a rogue.
Yeah.
So, between the Hadriel thing and the Un thing, it sparked an entire panic attack among the kobolds, which seemingly...
That was not my fault.
Well, you didn't help it either.
It was
been a ghost.
Oh my god.
You didn't help it either. Theoretically, Hadriel soothed that with a last-minute song featuring vocals from a sleeping Toreen.
And drugs.
And drugs. Magic drugs. And then the one-shot happened, where everybody had fun nightmares. As always, that video is content warning with graphic descriptions of body horror, trauma, and just a lot of horrible things. So if you don't want to watch that, essentially everybody woke up in the town, had to do a lot of puzzles, ran into some very scary figures who turned out to be characters from a game that was never released. They seem to get the quote-unquote good ending by saving these characters, by putting masks on them and freeing them from the gray Silent Hill torment that they were put in. However, along the way, memories were had, many traumas were had, and the characters are now more deeply disturbed by their past, some more than others.
Uh-huh.
So, we will zoom back into the session. Let me just change windows and not end the stream. Where is it? Oh, I'm already here. I'm a smart cookie, that's why. I just have to do this. Cool. Let's see here. Am I missing somebody? Oh yeah, where's Lizbit? There you are. So, Toreen, Lizbit, Augusteen, and, Un. Also Un. Y'all wake up to the sound of something going bang. Almost like a gunshot. And several kobolds are already up and looking around too. You hear a couple of them murmuring Draconic as they start heading up the ladder, but they don't seem too frazzled.
Do I
They don't
understand
seem
the
too
Draconic?
urgent. Huh?
Do I understand? Is it they're speaking Draconic because that's their language, or because they're being hush hush about something?
Roll insight?
Okay. Ooh. I got a. What the fuck is this? Oh shit! I have 4. What the fuck? When did that happen?
It-
What was the number? Oh, 22.
22?
Yeah.
It seems more out of habit, but they are speaking in suspicious tones as they move around, look around.
Okay.
Everyone go ahead and roll... Actually, what's everyone's passive perceptions?
Mine's 14.
Only 14?
How do
You
you
said
get
perception?
passive
Do this?
perception?
Because it's just wisdom plus wisdom plus proficiency. Wait, no. Would I add my expertise double proficiency onto passive wisdom?
So it's... I believe it's wisdom plus, what's it called? Proficiency if you're proficient in perception.
Okay, so no double proficiency if I'm double proficient in it.
I think you might add your double proficiency.
I'm confused.
Because if I do, then it's a 16.
So it's
Okay, so
it's 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
Plus your proficiency.
If
Plus
you're
your
proficient.
proficiency in perception, yes. So everyone, look at your perception page. If it's green, it means you're proficient in that. So you add your proficiency score.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just gonna do a quick little Google search, and I'll be right back.
Wow, you're only a 13?
Yeah, it's a +3 in perception.
So Raven,
Yes, so
Add
sorry.
10.
Yeah.
it's
10.
10 plus wisdom. What's your wisdom modifier?
2. So 12.
2. Go to the second page where it has like your acrobatics, sleight of hand, animal
Okay.
handling.
That's what my question was. Yeah.
Is the perception bar green?
No.
Okay, so you're not proficient in perception. So you
Okay.
don't add your proficiency. So you are a 12.
Mhm.
And you are also a 12. Boon, you're not there.
I was gonna say.
Okay, well, I was figuring it out anyways because I was curious, and she has her base wisdom score is 16.
What? So you have
Oh,
a plus
so-
3?
Yeah, Boon has a +3 charisma modifier and a +3 wisdom modifier too. So
Fascinating. My cat
Yeah.
is playing in the fucking cat box next to the desk. It freaked me the hell out.
oh, gotcha.
Y'all are just a little startled as you see the kobolds hurrying to get their shift started. You see several other kobolds come in and take beds and seem to start settling in. They seem to be the night shift changing over. What would you all like to do?
So just to be
Float
clear,
upstairs.
that means still same day, correct?
It is tomorrow morning.
Then it's the morning shift changing over.
Yeah, morning shift seems to be actively changing over. There's a few stragglers who seem to have been woken up by that boom and seem to be heading out, but many of them are night shift who seem to have had their breakfast/dinner and are coming in to sleep.
I'm gonna just get up, get ready, and go start my shift.
Alright, which shift is everybody taking today, by the way? There's first morning, second morning, then noon, second noon, then night, and then second night.
First.
So how many shifts do we get? We just get one of those periods?
You get one of those. Boon is second morning shift. Okay, go ahead and write those down. You can take. You have to at least take one shift. Otherwise, you have to pay the ship fee. Or, theoretically, you can ask for more jobs.
Okay. I'll do. I'll just. I'll do the first field.
Okay, so you're gonna do second morning, so that means you get like 5 hours to relax.
Okay.
Because remember, days are in 38-hour cycles.
Long
Yeah.
days.
Right.
They are very long days. So you guys have 5 hours to chillax. Boon, you're probably coming down from that thing that happened topside with Blondie and something or other.
Oh yeah. The first thing I'm gonna go do is find Toreen. Do I still have you know who in tow?
Yeah, they seem to be following you. Kind
All
of
right,
lost.
cool. Toreen, I'm coming for you.
I think I'm probably passing by you on the ladder.
Boon, what are you doing?
I float up
You float up to where?
and
floor?
up the up floor. Sorry, the floor. The up. Go up. Up.
So there are 3 floors.
Uh-huh.
You're on the 3rd floor. This is
Okay,
the
that's
very
the-
bottom.
The verb. That's right. Okay. 1.
This is the... You're going
Floor
up to the
1.
top. You're going up to the deck.
Yes, the deck. There you go. I couldn't think of the word.
That's fine. All right, Augusteen and Lizbit, what are you two doing?
I'm gonna go hang out with my cat Bob.
Okay, so you're probably gonna go to 2nd floor where the cages are. Lizbit, what are you doing? I see. We'll keep you posted. I'll go ahead and just say you're inactive for a minute. You and we'll go ahead and just focus on what the hell is your name? Toreen and Boon. Hadriel, where are you?
I was heading to Blondie with the goods.
Okay. Okay, that's right.
You guys did a drug deal, didn't we?
No. It would have been easy if it was that. Let's do this. What's happening? Yeah, I can do that for you. So Lizbit's going to have breakfast. He's going to have the breakfast. Oh god. Give me a moment, I gotta turn people on. Bip.
Whoa.
I did not consent to that. No, I'm kidding.
You're going over to have breakfast, which there's still breakfast on the table to be served. Seems to be slightly... It's lukewarm grits and bread with some steamed vegetables.
Right? Is it like oatmeal? I'm uneducated.
So yeah, grits are essentially like kind of like grittier oatmeal. It's a bit starchier.
I see. Okay.
Gotta turn on Nightingale. Gotta turn on you. Toreen, you run into Boon on the ladder coming up from breakfast. Lizbit was ahead of you, just focused on breakfast. And you see someone behind Boon, which doesn't say much because Boon is short. This individual is about 6'5", and they're about as dark-skinned as Hadriel, with these dusty pink eyes, white hair, and most strikingly, these large white wings behind them, and wearing white leather armor studded in gold.
Do I smell anything familiar about them?
No, they smell completely foreign. You've never smelled anything like them. They hold a completely different scent than you've ever experienced on your world.
Hey, Toreen.
Yes.
We need you to contact Jeffrey.
Wait, we need what?
What would you like
Oh,
me to
this is-
message him?
I'm
So,
sorry.
Why don't we go sit down for a second?
Huh?
This is Colin.
Hi.
We met Colin in the Feywilds. Hadriel was with me in the Feywilds. He came out of my pot. I tried to pour some honey, and Colin came out instead. And we're pretty sure Jeffrey is behind it. And if he's not, then Jeffrey seems to be the only link between Colin's world and our world. So we kind of might need his help.
Okay,
Miss
let's
Boon?
go find
Miss
somewhere.
Boon? I don't, okay.
How else are we gonna get you home?
Well, if I had some time and some books, I'm sure there has to be, well, it depends. What galaxy is this?
There's a galaxy.
Oh,
This is Boon you're talking to. She doesn't know shit.
do you know the constellations, maybe?
No?
I like that he's talking to the two, like, dumbest people on the team.
I'm just staring at them with a complete blank, dead-ass look.
Colin, has put his two fingers together and is pressing them up against his lip, just taking a deep breath.
Neither of
Okay,
us are very smart.
Aren't they
I
great
mean-
on that level?
I can barely read. Or write.
What's reading?
well, I
This is
mean...
Toreen. She's a disciple of Jeffrey. And also technically not a dog.
Colin
Wolf.
pauses and looks at Toreen more closely and notices the marks and... Oh, yeah, yeah, I didn't
He
know
also
they...
turns into a giant werewolf lady. With really big boobs.
Would you like to see?
Kind of like mine!
I think I'm... You turn into a werewolf and you're a dog?
Yep.
Do you turn into an Akita version of the werewolf? Or just an actual werewolf, like an actual lycanthrope? Or are you more on the canine side of it?
What?
She's
That's
11
really
feet tall.
cool. 11 feet. That's fascinating. So you... He kind of takes his wings and seems to measure you out. Meanwhile, kobolds are just trying to shove past all of you, getting to their next shift or going downstairs.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go ahead
hi.
and just
Is that
start
the
pushing
level with
Colin
the
towards one
cages?
of the tables.
Yes, I forgot to turn on... Where is your ass? My arms are sore. Yeah, so the cages are going to be
What?
somewhere over here. You just hear all of this. You shove past them because you're a cat.
Do I know what galaxy this is? Like,
Roll intelligence.
oh, that's good. That's 19, so an unnatural 20.
Sorry, I'm reading the text. So in terms of galaxy, your galaxy technically doesn't have a name. You know the name of your solar system, which is just the phantom solar system. Because everything in your planetary system revolves around phantom, which is the sun.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up and I'm say, excuse me, Colin was your name?
Hi! Oh!
Hello, my name is Augusteen. I overheard you talking. Our galaxy doesn't really have a name, but we are...
I'm gonna start pushing everybody towards the table. Sorry for interrupting.
Okay,
Roll
I'm just
strength
gonna-
as Colin is just very enamored by Augustine.
I'm just gonna keep on talking. Yeah, so our galaxy doesn't really have a name, but I know we're in the Phantom solar system. We
God damn it, I
are
gotta fucking
around
do
the
it.
sun. Phantom,
He's not moving.
and right now we're on the planet Kane. I don't know how that helps you any much, but I couldn't help overhear you guys talking.
Doesn't
I'm gonna
really
look around and see that we're blocking the walkway and just start shoving all of them out of the way to the table.
roll strength.
Oh, I thought you meant shoving the kobolds.
Uh,
we're standing
that
here.
is a 25. Good DM.
Oh yeah, you definitely start shoving him away. In fact, you lift him up onto your back, and he doesn't seem too phased by it as you just start carrying him off, and he starts calling back to Augusteen as you all move further. God damn it, moving
I'm
the
just
bow.
gonna walk. I'm just gonna walk with them. I'm just gonna be like, whatever, just Toreen. I'm just gonna walk with them.
Okay, oh boy, can I do this? Yes, I can. He continues the conversation. Well, I'm realizing that doesn't really help me because I think we have different names for things. I didn't really think about that, but that kind of makes sense because, oh my goodness, this is an entirely different world, but,
What? Where are you from?
I'm from Earth. In the Sol system, in the Milky Way.
I don't know what any of those things
Yeah.
mean.
There's an
didn't know
entire
either.
place in space made out of milk.
What's the kitchen lady's name?
Zanara.
Did someone say Milky?
Zanara? Can
Yes?
Do you know anything about, dimension traveling, world traveling?
I know a little bit. This is a little bit more extreme. I have been thinking on it as I have been cooking. It is my safe space to cook and to think. He has, so far, the only thing I know that connects him to this world is Jeffrey.
Told you.
But there may be other gods. The more gods that connect a person. How do I explain this? Some gods are, as you say, interdimensional. We don't know too much about interdimensional magic, archaic traveling. Most of that is going to be, unfortunately, in places. That knowledge is going to be in, unfortunately, places like the academia, or as we call them, rifts. Or terrors.
Don't go to the academia. They'll probably take you away and try experimenting on you.
Oh, are they a school? Wait,
Don't.
experimenting?
I'm gonna show him my ankle scar. The fucking bullshit on my ankle.
He frowns at it. Were you a prisoner?
Worse.
You guys have slavery still?
You don't?
He looks around suddenly at all the kobolds.
Oh no!
They're being paid. They're paid.
Okay,
These are
okay,
slaves.
okay.
A few of us on this boat did used to be slaves. I'll tell you about it once we get our I'll tell you more about the academia later, but essentially I used to be a slave for the academia.
Slavery is just. I'm sorry. Is this like human trafficking, or is slavery like accepted? Is
I
that
don't
an
know.
I'm gonna make a history roll. Is slavery commonly accepted?
Go ahead.
Good lord.
I rolled a 14, so like 15.
In some places, yes, there have been attempts to break slavery, but unfortunately, owning people is still quite popular, as it's very easy to take somebody's identity and just claim ownership over them.
That's what happened to me.
Unfortunately, very much so. There's been some movements here and there trying to usurp it, but it's still very much commonplace. It's very easy to take over someone's life here.
He looks aghast at this, and he looks down at Boon with this deep contemplation and like silent disappointment and fear.
I mean, we don't think slavery is good, but there are still people who do.
Thank you for that.
I heard that.
heard
to the
that.
microphone.
I heard it too.
Yeah.
That is so...
How loud do you have that set?
Max on my headphones.
Oh, why would you do that to
Turn it
yourself?
down.
For entertainment.
Yeah.
Anyway, he looks back at you and is just deeply, deeply frowning. We haven't had slavery in my world, at least, like, in the traditional sense, for over 1,000 years, not since the last human war. What's the most prevalent race on your world?
I'm gonna think back. Is there a most prevalent race?
Roll history?
That's a 15, so 16.
16? There isn't exactly one. There's actually 7 that are extremely common. And it goes human, elf, dwarf, Haragon, Tabaxi, and Janat, and Tiefling. Tiefling / Celestial.
Kinda, but not really. There's not just one. There's a couple of them. Humans, elves, dwarves, Haragons, Tabaxis, and Tieflings / Celestials are kind of our most common group of races.
That is so strange. This is also so strange, and it is really hot on your planet too. And you see, he has white wings, but at the tips of them, they're slowly bleeding into red, and the same goes for his hair.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. This is also strange, and if I'm gonna be stuck here, that's gonna be a problem. I don't know what I need to do to get back, but I think the first thing to start off with would be the planet's history and its gods, its religions. How many religions do you guys have?
How many fingers do you
What's
have?
the
Why don't
dominant-
we
There's about
contact
14.
Jeffrey?
Here, I'm just gonna.
I just think at Jeffrey in my head.
Roll a d20.
You at Jeffrey in your head.
I'm just gonna talk straight to Colin.
That is a
That's
2.
There's about 14 main gods that we kind of follow. They're the 14 biggest ones. There are smaller ones here and there that people are still following and worshiping.
Okay,
The
but
ones that I remember,
how...
there's the Queen of Rot, and
Hold on. I'm just gonna pull. You need like 3 seconds. I'm gonna pull up my list that I have.
Oh, you about to say I'm gonna pull out, and I'm like, what?
No, sorry. No, I made a list.
Meanwhile, Toreen, you have 140 characters to ask something to Jeffrey.
Oh my.
Colin...
Can someone type out the name of him in the chat real quick?
Who, Colin?
Yeah, like spell out his name.
Alright, I'm just gonna talk to Colin.
I'm going old school tweet status on his ass.
I'm gonna be like, so there's Kai, Vega, Queen of Ra, Phantom, there's Lacune, Larkine, those are some of the big ones that I know. There's the Emissary, them, and then there's a couple other ones that I know of.
Okay, I recognize Lacuna and the Emissary.
Yes,
Do you
very,
guys
very
have...
old.
Do you guys have, Jesus?
Do we have a Jesus in this world?
Roll history.
Oh no, I dropped it. Hold on, give me a second.
I can tell you right now, we do, but he's not who you think he is.
That's an 18, so 19.
This is amazing. 19. There isn't a religious figure named Jesus, at least not in the terms of like God status or like made an entire religion. You do know he did some pretty cool things.
I mean,
was-
there's this cool guy named Jesus. There's no God or anything like that.
Okay. How many sun gods do you have?
In our solar system, there's Phantom. And then there's, a god of, Phantom. God of the sun.
Okay,
and
does
purification.
Phantom have... Wait, do you guys have only one religion?
No, it's just people worship the gods, and depending on which
There's
god you worship.
14 main gods, but there's a bunch of other minor ones,
Yeah.
like Vega, I think.
People,
Okay,
I think major ones.
On my world, there are many religions referring to the same thing in different capacities. So, in my solar system, my sun is called Sol, but the actual gods attached to the sun are varied in part of different religions. There's Japanese religion that has Amaterasu as the sun god, but in Egyptian culture, they have a being called Ra as the sun. And
Oh.
some places don't have even a name for it, they just know the sun is a god. So,
You should have Colin
That's-
look at Boon's face, because she looks utterly confused. She's just kind of staring, not at
I'm gonna-
him, but through him.
I'm just gonna kind of like collect this in. I'm gonna be like, kinda like the last one, but like everyone on Kane, just not really. They choose to worship gods. I don't know anything about your world, so I don't know what to compare it to. But like I know some people are chosen by gods, and it comes with that, like with contracts and things like that. And then some people habit upon gods, and then there's a whole bunch of ways you can start worshiping a god. But like, I don't know if there's any.
interesting. So there are different intricacies to your system, but overall, you understand that. Interesting. So your gods didn't fragment. How many? That's so weird. In my world, the gods kind of fragment at times throughout history. Well, then again, my worlds kind of exist for a long time. Well, how long has your world existed?
I know this is the 4th iteration of our world that's been alive for a couple thousand years. The world has ended 3 times previously. This is the 4th time that it's been.
We're
That
trying to
is-
prevent the 4th end of the world.
Yeah.
What? Oh, you too. Yeah. Yeah, same.
Why did my character disappear?
Huh? Oh, why did your character disappear? Uh-oh. Did I accidentally hit delete? Hang on. I sure did. I hit delete by accident.
Undo.
Yeah. Colin thinks for a moment. Okay.
And there are many ways. I know I have, like, Toreen there, she got the attention of Jeffrey just by doing things that would.
Meanwhile, I
Like,
think
apply
Toreen
conversation.
is just trying to count on her paws, like.
Yeah. And.
What the fuck is this?
Thank you and good night.
What the fuck is this? Why have you
Exactly.
written it this like this?
To be able to, I assume
Yeah.
to be able to calculate. So it's. Do you want me to read it out?
Yeah.
All right. Do you know a winged person named Colin? Stop. Are you involved with them? Stop. Know how they can get home? Can you help them? P.S. Love you lots. P.S. Extra info would be appreciated. I'm just imagining Toreen sends this as like a fucking
Telegraph.
Morse code, like with the stops.
That'd be telegraph, not Morse code.
Oh, right, yes, that. I knew what I was talking about. Thank you for knowing what I was talking about as well.
I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna pull up Twitter.
See, I don't use Twitter, so
I do, unfortunately. Damn my soul, but I can't seem to find any other people to like me on different social medias. But that's
Hey
okay.
guys, go follow Kai
No.
on other social medias. You should totally do that because she should you should support her because she's an amazing artist and works very, very hard and is absolutely underpaid and overworked. Go support Kai! Or else I'll kill you in your sleep in Minecraft.
There's a special BOGO at a
In-game.
local place near my house.
What?
There's a special event for BOGO Boba near my house. Buy one, get one.
What? Okay. Sorry, that was like, we're talking about Kai. Hey, I want boba.
I like boba.
I just got a text. I just got a
Boba.
text from that there's a special event happening Sunday.
And just imagine Kai over there going, "What the fuck am I looking
You
at?"
know what's even funnier is that I'm doing this on what is essentially a typewriter. So it's making the fucking typewriter sounds.
So making little clicky clacks.
It sounds exactly like a typewriter because my mom is bougie like that. So I'm literally in my head going, stop, tup 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 tup. Backspace, 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 as I'm typing this bullshit. Uni. I hit caps lock. Oh god. Okay, I believe that is less than 140 characters. Let me just find my mouse. Let me just fucking... Oh god, how do I select? Nope, that's right click. Oh god. God damn it, this fucking mouse. There we go. Select, right click. Let's do a heckin' copy. Go back to Twitch, make sure everyone's being nice. Good.
Nice.
There you go.
What?
Two can play at this game. Oh, I meant to say want, not what. In fact, you get a little asterisk that says want. Colin, meanwhile, is just looking perplexed and flabbergasted and thinking, and he's going to go ahead and roll D100.
Oh,
Hey, turnip. It hurts
No.
when
Is
you
that
claw me.
61?
Thank you.
I don't think that's even close. Alright, let's see here. I gotta pull up my fucking... Welcome back, Aaron. I gotta pull up my goddamn thing. Where are my things? There are my things. Here we go. Who's 61?
I'm 26.
Dude, same.
don't.
I once told a fucking telemarketer that I was like 218 years old. She hung up on me.
Nice. You see Colin's eyes flicker with this white radiant energy before dying out, and he shakes his head. I can't really connect to any of your gods. I can feel one of them is, pretty persistent, unless maybe your atmosphere isn't the same, and I'm just kinda... I might just be cooking.
I'm just gonna look at him. I'm gonna go. So Jeffrey sent something back, worded weirdly. His response was, "I kinda do funny fellow chickens. What? Funny, sexy, or gay? I exist in multiple plane. Cause the stars be pretty uni. Is God a star? Asterisk want."
Colin is going to roll.
Do
Colin
I
is gonna
understand
roll.
Do I understand what that means?
Roll intelligence at disadvantage.
Well, first one was the nat 20.
Anybody got
but
an
that's-
inspiration they can give to Colin?
I do.
You're not
You're not
nearby.
You're not nearby.
I know.
I gotta
I'll
pull up. I
I
gotta
got
pull
a
up.
17.
Hang on. You got a 17.
I got a natural 20, then a 16.
Oh, what's your intelligence? Of course, it's +1. You you dumb fuck. He got a 9. So with a 17, it sounds like Jeffrey knows Colin, and from the weirdly worded text, he's asking a request, but it sounds like Colin's god may be visible because there's a star in the night sky. Which one, you're not sure.
Oh, well. I'm just going to type back.
That's what you were doing, typing.
I'm gonna ask Colin.
Funny.
Is your god a star?
Colin blinks. Well, technically, suns are stars, and depending on where we stand in the night sky, or what planet we're on, yeah, a sun is technically a star. It's, so I guess in this world, yeah, I guess she would be a star.
Is
I wonder...
what's your god's name?
Amaterasu. Well, I have two gods. My sun god is Amaterasu, but I also worship her, sometimes referred to lover. I think they're lovers. That's how they present to me anyway. Mizuko. Mono Mizuko. She's the dawn goddess.
Do I know either of those names, or they just dropped?
Absolutely not.
I'm just like, cool names. I can't help either one.
I'm starting to figure that out, but that's okay.
Can I overhear this conversation?
Yeah, you've heard pretty much everything. You can see Zanara is, she has a piece of what looks like a book in her hand, and you see her hand is, going over the pages, and it is transcribing everything that has been going on in this conversation.
Do I see Lizbit sitting there?
Yeah, you see Lizbit with like a spoon in his mouth as he's just been idly eating, watching
Nom
this
nom.
entire conversation.
Good
you
entertainment.
Colin, you said you were warm, right? Like it's hot here?
Yeah, it's it feels pretty hot.
Hey, Lizbit, can't you like cool him down a little bit? Can prestidigitation do that? I'm gonna ask Lizbit.
Let me check.
Colin turns around and looks at the very pink fellow. He's gonna roll insight.
Oh no.
14
Don't fuck up on me.
plus...
Okay.
What's your... Okay.
Oh.
Cool.
I
Colin...
can make a puff of wind to cool him off.
Colin points at you. You're a cyborg.
That's rude.
Wait, so you have...
Fine.
Hang on! No, that is... Wait, how do
I'm
you
still-
exist?
I'm just gonna be like, he's a what?
He's a
gonna look at Lizbit.
cyborg. He's, I can tell the eyes. I can feel a thrum of magic. But your eyes are moving in a way that isn't natural. You have a little mechanism in your head, and he starts to inch closer. Your eyes are not
does that-
organic. That's really
I'm gonna
fascinating.
slightly back away.
Oh.
Hey, Colin, I'm just gonna like go up and like touch him on the shoulder real quick.
Hmm?
You're kind of
Sorry.
freaking him out a little bit. Yeah.
Sorry, it's just... You're a cyborg.
Can I use prestidigitation to just kind of put a puff of wind in his face?
You do. It blows his hair back very dramatically and ruffles his feathers. And he's just kind of... He looks really confused. Meanwhile, Toreen, you hear a... you hear a knocking coming out of one of the barrels.
Oh my God.
I'm going to walk over to the barrel.
Okay. You walk over to this keg. It's doing rhythmic tapping.
I'm going
It's going da 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 da.
I'm going to open it.
You open it, and there's a man, the biggest man you've ever seen, just stuffed into the barrel.
Why, hello there.
God, is this what I think it is?
Yeah, you see a large meaty hand come
And
out,
enough.
all fucking, all a grudge style, just doom, doom. Two hands come out, and this man slides
Oh
out.
no.
He is about 20 feet
Can I
tall.
ask a request? Can Boon somehow know who this is?
Hey, can we pause for a moment?
What's up?
Make no!
You came at the right time or the wrong time, because this can either go really
Came
well
out
or
the
really
right
bad.
time, buddy.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
By the way, everyone, everyone, and I mean everyone in the party, you all get this weird visual in your eyeball that's just an exclamation point, and you hear what sounds like a metal bell, a very tinny metal bell going ding ding.
Oh.
Just everyone gets that. Just everyone. I now have to make tokens. And you hear an announcer voice go, second floor, cage match of the century, potentially, or best friendship. Step right up and witness history, folks. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm gonna just turn around.
You see this giant man trying to shimmy his ass. He is the biggest being you've ever seen.
Does he
Next
have
to
anywhere
maybe
that I can
the
grab
scream-
onto?
What?
Does he have anywhere I can grab onto?
What do you
clothing
mean?
wise?
Not really. He's got two broadswords on his back that just look like regular swords on him. He has a leather strap across two leather straps, making an S across his chest, and he's in what you can kind of surmise is spandex and like a loincloth.
I look at him and I
A
go,
fur loincloth.
I'd help
But
you
the-
out, but I think I'd rip your clothes doing so.
Ooh, one moment, sister. I gotta just. Oh no, been eating too many of the buttered nuts. Oh no. You hear some muffled sounds behind them. Chris, move your fucking ass! Pacificating! I gotta now make tokens. Oh no.
I'm gonna.
Stop crying. Oh, I don't have tokens. Shit, I hate working on my laptop. Oh man, we're just gonna do this one for twice. He deserves it. He's a big boy.
Oh my goodness.
So there's that. You see this 20-foot Goliath man crawl out, and Toreen, you immediately sense a kinship with this man. You sense a kinship as you see his tattoos. They are in a very similar style to yours, just in black. And he looks down at you with these big bushy beards and these eyes that are going between friendly and raving mad. He just looks at you. Hello, sister! My sister in blood and in the good name of Jeffrey. Oh, yeah! I have been summoned to come here for some reason. I was in the middle of fucking up this fish who was about to be my dinner. And I was summoned here for some reason, and I brought two friends. Are we here to brawl? Or are we here to make friends, my good puppy sister?
I'm gonna look at him and
You guys have
go,
no idea how much I'm freaking out right now. I'm the only person in this group who knows
I do.
exactly
I know
these
who it
people
is.
are.
I know who it is.
Yeah, but you don't know the extent. You don't know the extent and how much I know these characters.
What's up? Listen, it could have been something else, and we are here. So we're here. This looks like a good one.
I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna go, I'm assuming to make friends, because Jeffrey said that, asked me 3 questions, about how I want help this way. He said, funny, sexy, or gay. I responded, and here you are.
You hear Colin go, twice? How did you... You know what, I guess, you know what, I'm not gonna question it, because out of everyone, that makes sense. Huh? Hey, buddy! You're a little... The kobolds are all freaking out also. They have all started to swarm around this 20-foot Goliath barbarian. Hadriel, you were about to start talking to Blondie, and you see her just start running out.
Alright.
All the kobolds start to swarm. Zanara has put away her book, taken off her glasses, shines them, and you see her murmuring under her breath as her hands start to make magical gestures.
Can I tell what's about to happen?
They seem to be turning hostile. Everybody's icon is orange. Or yellow, excuse me.
I'm gonna look around, I'm gonna go, guys, chill! Friendly!
You hear kobolds growling and spitting things in Draconic. This giant Goliath man looks around. Ooh. Tiny dragons of... He looks around. Wooden world! I don't mean you no harm, but if you're ready to fight, I'll give you the best match of the century! Don't tempt me with a good time!
We're on a boat and I can't swim!
What is that? I hear a high-pitched noise, and he looks over at you, and you're maybe about the size of half his leg?
I'm probably at knee height.
Yeah, you're at perfect knee height. And he squats down, doom, doom, and is sitting with his knees pressed up against his chest and his hands on his knees, and he looks down at you, or tries to be at eye level with you, but it's still not working.
Hello, I'm Boon, and this is Shale, and I hold up Shale.
Shale is frantically, trying to push himself, make himself as small as possible.
I'm gonna go ahead and hide Shale in my hair.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you see 2 other people step out from behind Twice Orphan. One of them appears to be a domestic tiefling with a tan skin, curly black hair, ram horns, and indiscernible gender. The other one appears to be humanoid with this very beautiful hair. It's in the gradient of a sunrise, going from red to yellow. Hello, loves. Sorry, we got kind of pulled into something. Where will we happen to be?
On a boat.
A boat?
Please don't destroy the boat, I can't swim.
The girl her smirk kind of thins a little bit. She looks to be a goth, which is very contrasting with her brightly colored hair and tan skin and these vibrant yellow eyes. I can see that. Oh, now I see. She's looking past everybody at Colin. And Colin is looking pretty embarrassed. He's hiding his face in his hands and trying to cover himself with his wings. So that's what happened. You weren't joking, Tarot. He really did just fall into the washing machine and nobody saw him. And Tarot, the tiefling person, just goes, duh, I told you! It was like a huge stink, and everyone was totally freaking out. You should have seen it. It was fucking funny. The Del Toros had to come in, and fucking Silas tried to stick his entire head into the washing machine. There's not a trace of him. We thought you were dead, buddy. You've been gone for like 2 weeks. And Colin opens his wings and almost hits Lizbit in the process. No! I've only been gone for
5 hours and technically only 5 minutes. We were in the Feywilds. I got this ring. I really hope it's not an engagement ring.
Oh, look at this little treat. Isn't she cute?
Whether or not to be intimidated or...
I'm close.
I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
Say it.
In the Feywild.
Oon, you float down to this, by the way. And you just see a really ginormous man. The biggest man of all time, flanked by these smaller individuals.
Okay.
This Goliath man leans in closer. So are we not fighting?
No, we're not. I promise.
Oh.
Maybe another
no.
time.
I'm gonna look around. I'll be like, where's Blondie?
Just as you say that, somebody starts stomping down the stairs with a cutlass and a bottle at the ready. And it is indeed the captain herself. As soon as I find her fucking token, flanked by fucking... I gotta roll a d4. It's gonna be Finch. There's Finch. And here's Blondie. And Blondie seems very upset. Can somebody explain what's going on and what that surge was? Oh my.
Jeffrey. I'm just gonna say Jeffrey.
They came out of a barrel.
You're gonna peck up against a wall, okay.
Yeah.
Blondie,
I'm just gonna say
you
Jeffrey.
You see her eye flicker with this golden halo of magic. Toreen? I thought I asked you to keep the wild magic at a minimum.
In all fairness, this time, I don't think it had to do with me.
We're trying to get Colin home.
I see. So you are all from his world? And rather than stand up and turn, Twice Orphan just kind of shuffles around, still on his knees and butt, almost hitting you in the face in the process, Boon and Toreen. Oh, who's this? Aren't you dressed spiffily? That shirt's a little too revealing for a woman of your age, don't you think?
I'm just gonna tug at my ears and try and cover my face with my hair.
I'm just gonna shake my head just a little bit.
Here's Nara go, ooh, no. Ooh, no. Blondie looks at this much younger woman, and she's gonna roll insight. God damn it, no!
What?
She get a 1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give her inspiration.
Are you sure?
Please.
This could be really cool. Then again, you might not have a bolt anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
give
no.
her inspiration.
She's gonna roll again.
Mm.
She got a 5.
One.
I'll give another inspiration.
How many do you have? No, you can only use 2 inspiration at once. You can only use 1 inspiration at a time.
Well, that would be 1 for them.
1 for who?
For Blondie, my 1, his 1. 1 at a time.
Anyone?
Well, you can only use one. You can only use 1 inspiration per roll. So.
I'm trying to keep the boat alive.
Hadriel.
You
Hadriel.
can't leave me alone.
You could
No
have
shit.
just. All right, start rolling and roll. Give me 3 investigation rolls, cause we may be here a while, and there may not be a boat.
Well, maybe I'll get some cool things before we sink.
I don't think so,
Ew,
man.
you ass! They're cursed!
Blondie, you see her hair start to curl, and you suddenly feel this pressure on your spines. I would be very, very careful how you address the captain of this ship, sweetheart. I have no problem dispatching you. And you're
Disposing.
rather... No, I do mean dispatching.
That was Wolfie correcting Kai.
What's dispatching mean again?
Like, you're dispatching somebody on a mission, you're sending
No.
them out.
Dispatching also means killing off.
Thank you. And you see the girl with the sunset hair. Her hair starts to take on this golden aura as well. Oh, would you really like to fight me, love? I don't think you're young enough to take me on. Your hip might give out before I'm done with you.
I'm willing to step in
really?
between both of them. Just go, ladies, you're both beautiful. Can we please not destroy the boat?
Really quick, I just want to say, because we didn't actually say it out loud, all of this is happening, and I was just picturing Hadriel just kind of standing in in Blondie's office, and then kind of walking over to her chair and sitting in it, and then like leaning back, and then he probably fell at one point, and then got the chair back up, and then he started looking around.
Yeah, you managed to find one of her gold storages. You also find a book with some strange writing, and then you peek under her rug, and I need you to make a Constitution save as you're sucked under. You are suddenly, you're teleported into the
Good.
water.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Constitution save.
Mm-hmm. At disadvantage, as you are being dragged along the underside of the boat.
Cool.
Aww. Am I gonna see a death today? I hope not.
Why are we all trying to die?
I don't know! To be fair, this person here, I was really hoping.
Well, luckily 15 was my lowest, so.
Cool. You're managing to hold your breath, and you manage to find your way. The boat passes by because it's moving at 60 miles a fucking hour, and you start floating back up to the surface. But now the new problem is the boat's traveling at 60 fucking miles an hour. And no one's at the top side to look at you.
Give me a second. Let me look at stuff here.
Yeah, so we gotta hope this exchange ends. Toreen, go ahead and roll me a persuasion
I got
roll
it.
with disadvantage.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Moonbeam
Where?
in front
At
of me.
what? On the boat?
No, in front of me in the water. It's a giant
distress
beam of
signal.
light, right?
How far does it go?
Into the sky.
It goes into the sky.
What's the range? 20. You got 23 at disadvantage?
19 and 18 were my rolls.
Dang.
Okay, they're gonna roll wisdom. Okay, that's a fail.
Hey, if one person sees this, this might make everyone go and save me and not fight.
Unless they
I
choose
gotta
to
look up
ignore it.
Moonbeam.
Oh, damn, it doesn't go all the way into the sky. It's a 40-foot tall one.
It's pretty high still.
But it's bright.
This is a 300-foot ship.
I
Hey,
cast
40
it really
feet is so
quick. Come on, you can't
Moonbeam's
say I didn't think of that
hang-
really
no.
quick.
Well, I mean, Moonbeam's range is 120 feet, so if you pointed it directly into place above the sky, it would go
Yeah, I
at
can
least
do that too.
180 feet.
I thought you had. I
There you
guess.
go.
I keep thinking of Baldur's Gate logic, where I have to like aim at the ground. But yeah, you're right. I could do that.
You gotta
You right,
look
you
at
right.
your spells!
That's fair. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. One being sees you. One being
One?
sees you.
A
Yep.
single being.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it my man the moth?
Yep.
Hell yeah. I love that guy.
The moth person sees your beacon, and they're non-verbal.
Give him a
I-
whiteboard quick.
I gotta look up Leslie's fucking shit. Meanwhile, Toreen, the girls seem to take a step back. The sunset-colored hair girl just kind of scoffs. Meanwhile, the tiefling lets out a breath they were holding and saunters up closer. I am very sorry about my sister's behavior. We were kind of doing something, and we weren't, expecting to be sucked into Twice Orphans' adventures again.
Aren't the fucking wyverns?
They are. They are not paying attention.
Damn it.
Nope. They are not paying attention. I don't think you realize when the captain is mad, no one's happy. Where's Leslie? Where did I put Leslie's things?
Poor Leslie.
Out of all, he's the only one that stays topside because he has to.
How many
He
people
does-
can fit on goddamn shit?
A lot. This is a 300-person ship. Okay, there you are, Leslie. Hey, baby, what's up? Oh, that's the wrong Leslie. Do I have the right Leslie? I do. Hey, man. Okay, cool. What spells do you have? What fucking spells do you have, my guy? Please. I know I put things on you.
He's a moth. Can't he fly?
No!
Or
Oh.
grab
His wing-
someone or do anything? He's got
Really?
respect.
Oh, that's right.
Anyways,
How far does that spell go? Okay, he's gonna do something stupid. You see Leslie skitter up to the edge of the boat as it's getting smaller and smaller, and dive off it.
What? Leslie! You fucking dumbass. Do I see this, or was it too far away?
You see his tiny little body?
Oh,
He's like a
motherfucker.
light lavender color. He just falls off the boat.
Oh, if I'm gonna die, I'll die with somebody, so I'm gonna start swimming over.
Yeah. You start swimming over, and then Leslie suddenly appears on your back and starts. Well, I would say he starts pushing you down, but this guy weighs like nothing.
What the fuck?
And then your body starts to become covered in moths.
Oh, good.
And then, as your vision fills with moths, you find yourself on the deck in Leslie's chair.
There you go.
And Leslie is going to hit you with his orb.
Ah!
You take
Oh.
1 point of damage as Leslie just bangs the orb on your head and just starts violently shaking you, which isn't a whole lot because he's
I'm-
really weak.
I'm sorry, I
It
wasn't
starts
expecting
making
a
noises like,
portal.
no! 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 No!
Sorry, I wasn't expecting a portal directly into the goddamn ocean.
No! Bad water! Water bad! No!
Jeez.
Water
Oh,
bad!
God.
He's grabbing your
Oh, are
face
you
and
okay?
shaking you.
Are you okay?
No!
Oh shit.
Lucy!
What can What can I do? What can I do?
Shh! No jump! No water! No!
I didn't.
No!
I didn't shoot
No!
Oh,
No! No! He's gonna make.
Hey, you're okay. You're okay. Everything's fine. We're back now. Everything's okay.
You say that, roll persuasion at disadvantage. Meanwhile, Blondie, who has been staring daggers at this woman, and this other woman has just been making twiddly waves and sticking her tongue out at her. You see her eyes
This one was a
suddenly
3, so
twitch.
I'm gonna go ahead and use an inspiration because I
You
got
don't
him.
have any inspiration.
I do.
When did you get inspiration?
It says on my thing I have one more. I think I burned one during the I had 2 and I burned 1 when I was in the Feywilds. I forget for what though.
I forget too.
But it says on my sheet I have 1.
Alright.
All right.
Go ahead and use your inspiration.
Okay. Well, I mean, it still wasn't great, but where's my persuasion? Never mind. It was fine.
What'd you get?
I got 17.
There you
You
go.
got a 17. Cool. Cool. Leslie is. How smart is Leslie? Leslie's pretty smart.
I'm doing like, don't tell mom, don't tell mom.
It's exactly like that. It's exactly like that. You see Leslie calm down a little, and he just starts shivering.
Oh gosh. Oh, what can I do? What can I do?
I don't know what you can do, man. Meanwhile, Blondie takes in a breath and lets it out. You know what? I don't really care who you are. I don't really care where you're from at this moment. I would like you to just leave. Is that possible? And the Sunset Girl suddenly pauses, and her face kind of goes blank. And she looks over at Twice Orphan. And Twice Orphan looks over at her. Hmm? Reginald. You know I don't use that name! That name is only for bed partners.
Twice. Oh,
Yes.
twice.
You see Pyro raise. You see the girl raise her hand as if she's ready to smack him, and her hair flares and starts to spark. And then she lets it go and just kind of pats his arm. Right, sorry, twice orphaned. How are we getting home, love? And Twice thinks. And he does the thinking man pose.
As best as he
He-
can because he is in a confined small space.
He is
Yeah.
really confined. He is taking up the entirety of this doorway.
Can I request that you make a picture of all of this?
If I have the time. Oh, Twice, baby. What is your fucking intelligence score? I think it's stupid high. I think
Surprisingly, it actually...
I think his intelligence is an 18.
Yeah, he's actually quite smart.
He's really smart. No, don't delete Colin. Fuck off. Don't delete Colin. I'm over here flipping between shit. I'm fucking dying.
I'm having the time of my life here.
This is
Oh yeah, me
fucking
too. My
chaos.
stomach really hurts right now because I was laughing so hard. I had to mute myself so you guys wouldn't hear me fucking wheeze.
Twice Orphan ponders and thinks. I believe we can use the keys plus the doorway so long as we have, oh, merciful and great chaotic entropy god Jeffrey's blessing, which I think we do. You think or you know?
Wait, doesn't Colin have a key?
You don't know this. But
Well,
yeah,
Wolfie knows this.
yeah.
Okay.
Colin has a key.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Good people of Woodworld, I don't think it's called Woodworld twice. I don't think it's called Woodworld, but you do you, buddy. Sure. Good people of... He gets down on the ground and licks the floor. He starts knocking on the wood. Oak. Good people of Oak. Where is perchance your place of alchemical study and magical incantations to do the magic huyas and the egghead things? You have a book.
I'm gonna go ahead and get out my cookbook.
He doesn't
He said
see you.
books.
He doesn't see you. His ass crack is like right in your face.
I have a question. I'm sorry.
What's up?
Sorry to interrupt this, but
Don't worry,
th-
man.
does,
What's up?
is my light warm or is it just light? The light that
It's
I can
just
radiate?
light.
Damn it! Fuck.
Leslie has already like settled down in his chair
Alright.
and has just kind of made himself into a ball and
Oh,
goes
God.
back to vacant staring.
Oh, I feel so bad. Oh,
He's just
jeez.
shivering.
Give him just like a little hug. Just give him a hug.
I don't think he'd like that. I don't.
Well, you can always ask.
Do you want me to get you a blanket?
You see his head turn to you and his antenna twitches and he nods.
Okay, I'm gonna go get you a blanket. All right.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go find a blanket.
Alright, you know there are blankets at the 3rd floor.
All right, that's where I'm going then.
Cool.
You gotta go past all this shit.
I don't know how you're gonna. Yeah, the stairway is
Um,
currently blocked. You see, Blondie looking pissed. Finch looks at you.
Here's my plan. Here's my
Yeah?
plan.
Uh huh.
I am not going to say a word to anything that is going on here. I'm just gonna slip by everyone as best as I can and go
At
grab a
disadvantage.
blanket. I'm not being stealthy.
Okay. The many people
I'm
see
just,
you
I'm
and
just
they
doing
see
like.
you.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. I'm soaking wet.
You are. You are. And you see, you hear, wait, Bunny Man, Alice, come back from the
God.
rabbit hole. Come
Oh,
back
no.
from the rabbit hole.
Oh, I really don't need this right now. Where the blankets?
He pulls. He has this sack on him, and he reaches into his sack. I gotta roll a d100.
Oh, good.
Oh
Like,
no.
No, those always go
Good,
great,
Hadriel?
actually. What'd you say, Augustine?
I was like, are you good, Hadriel?
He pulls.
I'm just not gonna answer that.
Boon is trying to shimmy away from this man's ass crack.
You're doing your best. You're doing your best. Meanwhile, Twice Orphan pulls out a blanket that looks like a waffle. He pulls out a blanket that looks like a waffle. Brother, sister,
It's ambiguous.
cousin.
Sure.
Did you go downstairs? Or are you just there?
If he's offering the blanket, I'm gonna take the goddamn blanket.
All right, he offers you a blanket and then he grabs your arm.
Oh, good.
He grabs your arm and he puts the following items in your hand. He
Mhm.
puts. I gotta look this up. These are very specific items. These are very. Oh, my internet's dying. It doesn't want me to do this, but I'm gonna do this.
I don't know why I imagined, because he gave me a waffle blanket. He just puts like loose syrup in my hand.
He gives you. He gives you the blanket. He like wraps it around you, and then he
alright.
puts in your hand a tin of Royal Danish dance cookies.
Real Danish dance cookies.
A package that's labeled chicken cocoa. Jeffrey approved.
I wouldn't drink that.
And then he puts 3 revolver bullets on the tin. And then he puts a sex on the beach scented candle. He very carefully pats your head with his giant fucking gorilla hands and then scoots you back up.
Okay. It'd be fucking bullets. So I got Danish cookies, 3 revolver bullets,
Chicken
scented
hot
candle.
cocoa.
Oh yeah, chicken
And
hot cocoa.
sex on the beach. Scented candle. 20 ounce.
Oh good.
From Bed, Bath, and Body.
Are we talking about the drink or?
It smells like the drink.
It just smells like the
I'm
drink.
hoping it's the drink and not the other thing.
It smells like sweat, semen, and sand.
No! We're going
And a little
to
bit
jail.
like seaweed and salty air.
We're going to jail.
I'm out of there as fast as I
Yeah,
can.
you're gone. Meanwhile, Blondie just looks at everybody. Whatever it takes to get you off my ship, get off. You have 3 days. Twice Orphan goes. Oh. He looks at his wrist, which just has a drawing of a watch on it. What is 3 days in approximation to Kane?
You know what? I am surprised he even remembered the name of our planet.
No one has mentioned that to him.
Oh,
I'm gonna say, it's about 100 hours.
A day?
No.
No, that's 3 days. Is 100 hours.
1 day is 36 hours.
We will be gone. When will we be gone? He says that to the fiery girl, and the fiery girl goes, "Whenever you choose to send us home, darling." Which will preferably be soon, apparently. Because if it just dawned on me. Colin's been missing for 5 days. Colin, how long have you been here? And Colin, who has just been... You see he's gotten a mace out and looks ready to either fight or run. He seems torn between both. Blinks and looks. 5 days. And you hear the tiefling go, "Holy Jesus fucking Christ. 5
minutes.
days. Wait, we've only been here for 5 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, we were... How long were we in the Feywilds? We were in the Feywilds for 5 hours, but then we were told that for, here, not in the Feywilds, we were only gone for 5 minutes.
Oh. And you see the fiery girl's hair start to spark again. Twice. You have precisely 30 minutes to get us home before I detonate inside of you.
That's what she said.
This
You get a point of inspiration.
I'm saying kinky out loud.
You say kinky. And the fiery girl smiles sweetly at you. To some people, maybe, but if I explode, your ship is definitely going down.
Please don't break the boat, I can't swim.
That's not my problem, honey. Sorry. For fuck's sake. Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, please resume back to work. Finch, keep an eye on this mess. I'm going to send Ma to help you. Zanara, keep an eye on them too. If the one threatens to detonate, you know what to do. This is no longer in my hands, unless something happens to my ship again. So, I suggest you chip-chop. And the fiery girl looks at her and says, "No problem, Grandma love." And, Blondie just quickly heads upstairs, leaving a wake of something behind. It looks like crystals.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Just how? There are many people blocking your way.
I want to go. Actually, I just want to get a closer look. I'm just gonna go around everyone and just look at them. They look pretty.
You
I'm
roll
just gonna tap the tiefling on the shoulder. Say, "Excuse me."
this is the fiery girl.
Oh, the fire girl. Okay, I'm gonna just tap him on the shoulder. "Excuse me," and I'm just gonna try to walk past.
She looks at you and just gracefully moves past. And you get up close and roll nature.
That is a
My
17. What's
My computer
nature?
is so mad at me right now.
It's an 18.
It, upon closer inspection, it looks like salt crystals.
Ooh.
Are they big or they're just like?
They're
how big are
pretty
they?
big. They're the size of sugar cubes.
Wow. Okay. I'm just. Boring. I'm gonna walk away.
Where?
I'm gonna walk back towards the kitchen.
Alright, you start walking towards the kitchen, and I need you to roll a strength check.
Oh no.
Is Twice Orphaned in the way?
Oh, he's reaching a hand out to grab you.
Oh.
Please don't grab my friend, and I'm gonna just start, like,
I got
honestly,
a
I'm gonna
7.
start.
So a 6.
No, I
wanna
rolled
just
an 8
start-
and got a 7.
Okay,
I'm gonna
he
start
got a
tapping Clark on the
27.
leg.
He got
Yeah,
a
I don't-
27, and he just grabs you, scoops you up by your teeny tiny waist, and looks at you.
I'm just gonna look at him. What are you doing?
You. Baby. And he tucks you in his arm and just starts scratching your head with his blunt-ass nails. This one will do.
Thank you, but can you put me down?
Do the magic room!
I don't like this. You know, consent is very important in all relationships. I don't think consent's being given right now. Please.
He starts waddling. He's not standing up. He's just crab walking along with you in his arms. The fucking kobolds are hurrying to get the fuck out of the way.
How tall is Twice
but-
Orphan?
20 feet tall.
But
He
You're
is
on your own.
scraping along the scene.
Boon is following behind, smacking him on the legs, yelling at him to put him down.
I just think at Jeffrey going, is this fine?
You receive the following text: LOL XD ruffle.
Is that a yes?
An image starts to load pixel by pixel in your eyeball. It's gonna take a while. Okay, what's everyone else doing as Colin is frantically trying to follow behind and is yelling in a language that you don't quite understand, Boon? Twice is not responding. He's making his... He's singing this... He's just humming the Nyan Cat song to himself.
You did not have to
yeah.
get that stuck in my head again.
What's everyone else doing?
There's
I
a
wanted to
cat
give the
in
blanket
Twice's
to
arm.
Leslie.
Yeah.
There's a
I don't-
tiny goblin following
don't
him,
know.
hitting him.
Oh,
I don't
God.
know if I want to pray to the gods right now because Kai is upset at me, and I don't know if she'll accept trivial matters like this. And Lacuna is kind of scary. I don't want to contact her at all. So I'm just
And I think I'm just gonna be sitting here as this image is slowly taking up the entirety of my vision.
It's going to take. Let me roll my Monopoly dice.
I'm just gonna say
Oh, the bandwidth is really good for you. It's only gonna take a minute.
hi Nightingale as we walk to the.
Nightingale has just been sitting in the corner, and the moment Twice Orphan comes, she actually hisses and raises her hand up, and Twice looks at her and just says, Omae rayo, shindeo.
I'll be like,
He's gonna
okay,
cast a spell. And Nightingale's gonna roll wisdom. Oh, that's not good. You see Nightingale seize up, and then just kind of fall forward.
Boon is just gonna scream, "What have you done?"
Twice looks behind you, and takes a hand off and just gently boops you in the nose, Boon. Nap time is the greatest thing ever. Next to food time. Food time plus nap time? Amazing, brother, sister, friend. I don't know your gender or pronouns. Mine are they, them, it, and smack down.
She, her. Now put my friend down.
No. I need the
Put
kitty.
him down now.
No.
Why do you require my presence?
He lifts you up like you're like it's a scene from The Lion King. And just stares intently into your eyes, and you see his eyes start to glow white, and his markings follow suit as tentacles start to bleed out from his tattoos. Just kind of gently caress your face.
I want to roll insight. Is he trying to do anything bad?
Sure, go ahead and roll insight.
Great, that's a 17. I
17?
I have an okay insight +2, so 19.
19? It doesn't seem malicious. His body language has not been malicious. He just seems kind of dumb.
I'm just gonna let this happen. I'll be like, it's okay, Boon. Let it happen. I don't think you can stop it if you tried.
Look, I'm okay with dying. Just let it happen.
I have no control over this, and I don't want to.
You really don't. Meanwhile,
I don't want to get the gods involved into this.
that image has loaded, and it's a GIF, and it takes a second to load, but it's a man. It's a man of dark skin tone. He is a human man. He has a weird hat that has a bill on it, and it's backwards, and he's wearing very baggy clothing, and his pants are sagging almost to his knees, and he's making a gesture with his hands, and you can... It's essentially the Snoop Dogg. It's a Snoop Dogg meme.
I'm going to take that as a yes and just go start my shift.
You head upstairs. You head upstairs. It is exactly that GIF.
Mhm.
You head upstairs. Meanwhile, Augusteen, you feel something. For a second, your vision kind of splits. And for a moment, you find yourself in your dagger, and then your dagger finds itself peering through the eyes of somebody else. And it's cold. It's very cold. And Twice just starts moving you around, like he's trying to position you, and that cold feeling keeps getting colder. No, now it's warm, cold, cold. Now it's freezing, and you start shivering, and Twice holds you there. Found it. And puts you down, and pats you on the head. Thank you. You are free to go, brother.
I'm just gonna thank you, and I'm just gonna walk away, just walk back, and then just kind of like go to that corner where that barrel, where those, like where that barrel is, but not
Here?
that one, the one below, between the chair.
Here?
I'm just gonna there and just sit and just look.
You hear the dagger whisper. Weird.
I'm just gonna pick it. I'm just gonna like put my hand on it. Yes, that was very weird. I'm really cold.
Twice Orphan suddenly stands up, and he's going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as his head shoots upwards into the ceiling and penetrates the wood.
Oh god. I'll fix it. I'm just gonna start
Many of the
making my way
kobolds
upstairs.
start swearing in Draconic, and you just hear,
Helen! Clear! Hold on to my legs and arms, brothers and sisters. We're going on an adventure. Oh, yeah!
and the three of them are just looking and just shaking their head. We could have just used the keys. Can we not just use... No, goodness, I don't have time for this. I'll grab his leg. Tarot, I know, and immediately Tarot hops into his arms. Very happy, and just kind of... You see his tail coil around Twice's meaty ass bicep, and Colin just stands by his other leg and holds on to it. And Twice points, and you see his fingers start to do a magical gesture, and then he snaps his finger, and then just a plain-ass door appears. Right in front of him.
Also, Una's wanting to float into a wall next to it.
Okay, you float into a wall, you see nightingales pass the fuck out. You see these are all doing something, and Twice takes out what looks to be an ordinary key, and just starts stabbing the door. He just starts, I gotta roll accuracy.
Oh my god.
He puts 8 holes into it before somehow, magically, he finds the keyhole. And then twists. And then the door opens, and inside you see a white void. And fog starts to leak out of it. And you hear,
To my sister on the other side, wherever you may be, listen to my voice and listen well. Oh, yeah! You are here to bring about the greatest cage match of all time. The smackdown of a century to the centuries, my sister. Wave your freak flag proud. Fight the good fight. Fight the chaotic fight. But put those posers in their place. Break that jester's bones. Smatter that brain against the wall. And most importantly, wear that thing's teeth as a head. Oh, yeah!
Am I hearing
This has
this?
been Twice.
you are muffled. As you're on the day shift, you have stopped where Twice has shoved his head. The top of his dome has curved the underside of the ship. And you just hear this all muffled.
Farewell, sister. This may not be the last time we meet. Also, the other gods of our world have leaked into your world, so have fun with that. Bye-bye!
And then he just walks in with these 3 individuals, and the door shuts behind them, and is just still there.
Did he say the gods of his world have leaked into ours?
Can we get rid of that door, please? I just think it, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey goes, what am I, a miracle worker?
Then how do I destroy it?
I don't know.
Will Chaos Bolt work?
You hear the Discord disconnecting sound.
Hello? Hello? Damn it.
Anyways, what's everyone else doing?
I am sitting
I'm
in a
gonna go
corner
ahead
and
and
I'm
just-
shaking.
I went back to eating.
Good idea. I'm gonna go get a blanket, give it to Augusteen, and then I'm gonna go upstairs and start using mending on the planks.
I want to give Leslie the waffle blanket.
You did. He is very cozy looking, and he
Was
starts make.
He was okay with it?
Yeah, he starts making these chittering, purring sounds.
Cool. I'm glad.
He seems to be very fascinated with how soft the blanket is.
Do you like cookies, bud?
He looks up at you and, well, moths can't blink, but you see his many, many eyes kind of flick around and nod slightly.
I'm gonna offer him a Danish cookie.
Okay. You open the tin to, I gotta roll real quick.
Oh no, God! I knew it was too good to be true.
Okay, evens, yes, odds, no. Okay, you open it up. There are Danish cookies in it.
Oh, thank.
It was gonna be
God.
that, or it was gonna be a grandma's sewing kit.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Nice.
Give him a Danish cookie.
You give him a Danish cookie, and he just starts nibbling on it. He nibbles on it by turning the cookie round and round in his mouth. Like,
Aw.
you ever see like kids just like start eating the edges of stuff?
Yes, I do that too.
Yeah, he's doing
I'm not a
that.
kid. I am a 26-year-old woman.
I'm sure you are, bud. He's peeling the cookie. Sure, we'll say he's peeling the cookie.
All right, I'm gonna give him one last hey, just want to say again, thank you for saving me. I really appreciate it. Okay, if you need anything, just let me know.
Leslie pauses in his nibbling and just kind of looks at you and nods again, tapping his orb, and you see it flicker for a moment.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to Blondie's office.
You're gonna go back to Blondie's office? Blondie has walked past you, and
Oh, okay.
she sees that you're drenched, but she doesn't seem too focused on it.
Nah, I was just not gonna mention it, honestly.
Yeah, she has gone up to the, what's it called? What is this called? The wheel, the helm.
Ow, if I got time, I'll talk to her later. I'll take a later shift. I'm gonna dry off.
You're gonna dry off?
Yeah.
You could just ask somebody to prestidigitate yourself. Meanwhile, Boon, you come to the spot where the hole is, and fucking Garnet is looking at it and just looks over at you. Do I want to know what happened?
Just all disheveled and I look really tired, and I just kind of look at her.
I nod off for 2 fucking seconds. What the hell happened?
There was a giant man and a lady with hair that was on fire, and then there was a tiefling, and Colin went home. There's a door. I'm gonna fix the floorboards now. And then I'm gonna go to bed. And I just get to mending.
Alright, you start mending.
I assume Shale is still in my hair, by the way.
He's been if he's in your hair, he's deep in your hair.
Yeah, I figured.
That was a thing that happened.
Uh-huh. How you feeling?
How am I feeling?
Yeah.
I'm feeling like I have given Toreen all the tools they need.
Yeah?
Yeah. We discussed this.
Okay.
I'm confused.
The thing about the gods and the bullshit.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, what's everyone else doing? Hadriel, as you're leaving, you see Finch is coming up. She looks a little disappointed. And she seems to be headed towards the helm. Oh, I finally get to delete Colin. Yay.
For now.
I'm sure he won't come back ever again. Positive. I'm sure twice is now not just there, possibly. Oh boy. Finch! There's Finch. Finch passes you. What's everyone doing?
My shift.
Alright, what are you doing for your shift, big girl?
I can't remember what the jobs were.
So there is fishing, there's repair, there's
Oh, that's
cooking.
right. I was fishing.
You want to do fishing? You don't want to do like maintenance work or anything like that?
Nope.
All right, you go to fishing. What's everyone else doing? Hadriel, you're gonna be going to sleep.
Yeah, I should probably sleep a little bit.
All right. You did just have a stressful 5 hours.
And I need more stressful 2 minutes.
I'm just gonna get up and just start working in the kitchen.
Okay.
It wasn't my time to work, but I'm just gonna start working.
Okay. Very frazzled, you just starts working with Zanara. Zanara, who is just... She seems really calm about all this. But she looks at you. Oh, Brownie! You look terrible. Everything good?
So cold. It was so cold.
Cold.
I think he used me as a way to open a dimensional portal to their world.
I need you
Roma.
to roll Constitution.
Where's my D20 there? Is this a save or just a regular throw?
Just Constitution.
Oh, well, that's a nat 20. Doesn't matter anyways.
Okay. It's painless what you do, but you throw up something. Just all of a sudden, spontaneous.
What is it that I've thrown up?
It looks like a wad of paper.
I'm gonna hesitantly pick it up.
Okay. You pick it up. It's heavy.
I'm gonna, open it up a little bit.
You open it up, and inside is what's it called? A piece of cat's eye, purple cat's eye quartz, or I guess it'd be amethyst. And the paper has writing on it.
What does the writing say?
I think Wolfie knows what's about to happen.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes,
I gotta
do.
think for a hard minute. Zanara is just staring at you, staring at this wadded up piece of paper, and it says, "To my feline who is also hairless yet fuzzy, I, Reginald, gave us twice orphaned, of the Reginald bloodline of the mountains. Extend my apologies for using you as a focal point, to which I may identify my other feline friend of similar race but different structure and DNA buildup. Her name is Krishnu. She is a ghost with the ability," and it's scratched out, "a living person ghost."
Okay.
It is needed to escape. Her genetic makeup is fickle, which leads her magic to be equally so. But essentially, she can peer into planes that are of the damned and of the living, known as the Grey. The Grey Plane is where souls go, similar to your limbo, except they continue to grow increasingly insane. By using your already dead soul of the one inside of your soul jar, combined with your debt, I was able to pinpoint Krishnu and give her a quote-unquote message to focal to funnel in as a focal point. I am sorry for the inconvenience and the discomfort this brought you, my dear feline not feline. I wish you well on your many travels, and may our paths cross in better seas and different wooden worlds. Reginald Gaylord Twice Orphaned of the Mountains.
I forgot how much you made him sound like a fucking scholar.
He can write real good.
Yeah.
He's exceptionally educated.
Mm-hmm.
He just talks like a wrestler. That doesn't mean he's dumb.
He talks like a wrestler, but the man can write a medical paper.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you have that. It confuses everybody in his life.
Well, his friends are kind of used to it.
Oh yeah, by this point, yes. By the way, that is worth about 200 silver.
The piece of paper?
No,
No,
the
the
cat's eye, the cat's eyed amethyst.
I only heard about the paper.
The paper is probably not very salvageable. It's on printer paper, and it's already the ink is already starting to run from your saliva.
I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna put that in my pocket and forget about it.
It's very wet.
Because no one needs to know that, because that's not a very good thing, and I'm just gonna walk into the kitchen and start working and pretending none of that even happened.
He hears Zanara mutter under her breath, "Ugh, Jeffrey's horse." Anyway, what's everyone else doing?
I decided that I might as well work on fixing things and get my shift over with.
Alright, you spend your shift fixing. Oon, what are you doing? Are you trying to wake up Nightingale?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
By the way, is your tablet all back in order?
I'm using my laptop now.
Gotcha.
I can tell.
You want me
It's
to
not
switch back or
bad. Goodness, why does this keep scrolling back up? That is a cat.
Hey, Raven, talk for us for a second.
I can switch back. Just give me a quick second.
No, it's fine. We just need you to talk for a second so we can boost your audio here. Oh my lord.
Oh, no.
What is that? Oh god, no! Oh god, no! No!
What the fuck?
What
Believe
the
it or not, straight to the back rooms.
No! No! I haven't made that yet!
I moved back.
You talking?
La, 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 la. Is it okay?
Good for now.
We're good. Yeah, Nightingale comes to and she just says, "Nani?"
I don't know who Nani is.
She blinks at you owlishly and looks up at you. I don't know who that is either. Who was that man?
I don't know right now. I would say ask Toreen because they seem kind of involved. I just hopped in and saw all of this happening from the wall.
Oh,
Do you
I
want
had
me to
heard
get
the
you
commotion
something?
and assumed we were under attack. I'm sorry, what?
Do you want me to get you something?
No, thank you. I'll be. She looks over at the door on the spell circle.
No. What? Is it open still?
No, it's closed.
Okay.
Nightingale stands up, brushes herself off, and walks over to the door and opens it, and it opens to the other side.
Other side of what?
Just the other side.
Can we? Do you want me to go in?
No, Oon, it just opens to the other side. Like the other side of the room. It's just
Like-
a doorway with no place to go.
Yeah.
Imagine just a door in the middle of nowhere. It's just a normal door. It just opens, but it doesn't lead to anything new or fancy. It just leads to the other side of this room that you can currently walk around and see.
Okay.
Nightingale closes the door and opens it again, seemingly very confused.
They used a portal.
How? There's
they
nothing
used
magical about this door. It's not even... She waves her hand in the air, and the door glows for a second. This door was teleported here. It's not even made of magic. How?
I overheard that Jeffrey's name a few times.
She pauses and looks over. That explains too much.
On a very random note, and I shuffle through my bag, I did and I did not take your tea set.
You pull out her tea set, and she pauses and looks over at you. And looks
This is
down
not
at
yours, but it is. If you can make tea, you can use it.
Or is you ain't my tea set.
She looks at you very confused.
I took it from your house in a dream that I went in. You can ask the others. They were in a dream too, but you weren't there. I thought that was you, but it wasn't you. You didn't sound like you, so I took a piece as remembrance because I thought you were gone. And I didn't know we were going to be stuck in that world, so I took the tea set. But do you want it back? Can I keep it? Do you want to use it for some tea right now?
I don't...
I also have this button. And I take it out and give it to her. Cat, I think you know what button.
You give her the magical ass button.
Mm-hmm. Look at it.
She looks at it and looks back at you.
Also, apparently help my mother with getting rid of something, a baby.
She
I might not have been in
is
this
gonna
control.
roll wisdom. She takes 3 points of psychic damage, trying to comprehend what you're saying. You see her eye is rapidly twitching and her mouth keeps moving.
I'll go stay here. I'll make you some tea.
Oon. I deeply worry about you. Sometimes. I don't have the foggiest idea of what you're going through in your unlife, but it seems to be a lot, and might I suggest you do some... She thinks and scrubs her face. Meditation? Self-reflection?
Brings up a
Bonding with
question I
people
have.
who are not me.
Understood, but you know the thing about what's it called? Thing. Manticore. Do you know anything about manticores?
Oh, this be Arcana or Intelligence? 20-ish minutes? Yeah, we can make it that.
I feel like it would
Don't-
probably, if it's Arcana, I suppose would be figuring out the properties of the Manticore. Knowing what a Manticore is, would probably be Intelligence.
Yeah, I gotta pull. I can open up her stats again. Let's see here. Red Hag. Let's see here. I believe in... Fuck off, I don't want to see this. That's not good. She thinks for a moment. Manticores are intelligent beings, very magically oriented. They're said to know the secrets to making the Philosopher's Stone and guarding it, but most manticores that you see nowadays are in the same lineage as sphinxes and the sort of half-beasts, half-humanoids with ancient archaic knowledge.
Are they able to turn into people?
If they're ancient enough with enough magical know-how, yes. Why?
I will leave your tea set here.
I don't want that.
You want me to dispose of it?
You do with it as you will. It looks like it's worth something, but I don't have any use for it. Not anymore.
Okay. I will explain later why it's justified.
She gives you a bittersweet smile and nods. Of course.
Okay. And she just goes back to going to do.
She's looking at the door, and she seems to be contemplating it, trying to figure out what to do next with it, as it is in the middle of her summoning circle and disrupting the magical flow.
Is it connected to anything? Could she just push it over?
She seems to be doing that, but it's nailed fast to the floor.
Do you need me to get someone for that?
No, I can handle this. And you see her nails sharpen, and she just starts hacking away at the door with her hands, taking chunks out of it at a time.
I nod and then I just kind of float upwards to go do one of the jobs.
Okay, what's everyone else doing?
I am eating as I work. I'm just like, you know.
You do that.
'Cause I am
Lizbit is still here.
I'm just gonna be randomly chatting away to Lizbit about random things because they're there. He's there.
I'm pretty
Alright.
much just gonna hang out
Until your shift?
until my shift. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
talk to him about random things. The day looks
If
nice.
anybody else happens to come in, I'll talk to them too. I'm
Oh.
just chilling.
Alright then.
Just trying to talk about anything except for what just happened.
Exactly.
How these boards are really nice and really sturdy. And oh, this food smells really good. And oh, the sea smells kind of different today. I don't know why. And then just drip.
Smells like rabbits.
Pops and pepper. Okay, so everyone's going to make 3 rolls at a time to tell me how well you've done your job. You all have to tell me what job you do, though, because I have to tell if it's strength, intelligence, or dexterity based, if that makes sense.
Fishing.
Fishing, so you're gonna give me 3 strength rolls. And write them down in chat, because I'm just gonna have to take a photo of these, and we're just essentially gonna speed by the day so we can get to fun stuff, which isn't gonna happen
Next
today.
session.
Yeah.
Mhm. The chaos has ended. We can progress as quote unquote normal.
Okay, so
Eventually.
I'm doing cooking. What roles would that be?
That's gonna be... Since you're learning it, this is gonna be intelligence, because you're trying to absorb knowledge and put out knowledge that you are learning on the fly. And Hadriel, get ready, because I'm just gonna say you're gonna do your little session with Blondie. And go ahead and list down the occupation you took, Aaron.
I was sinking so far into my chair. I had to like actually kind of like fall out of it and get back on it.
Oh, that's happened to me before. Oh my gosh.
Meanwhile, Hadriel, you've probably taken the morning shift, so what are you doing for the morning shift?
Did we all go to bed? Because I was gonna chill for the first shift.
Okay, so you're doing... Are you gonna do the noon shift?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and write down noon shift and go ahead and do your rolls. depending on what you're doing. What are you doing?
I
There is a job to assist in magic.
can probably do that.
Okay, so you're gonna give me 3 Arcana rolls.
Maybe I can't do that.
Oh my
My
god.
Arcana ain't too good. Not gonna lie.
Uh-huh.
Shit. Let's see. Anything with acrobatics?
That's dexterity. There's nothing. Why is this move so far over? Jesus Christ. There we go. Let's see here. Acrobatics. What could you do on a boat that's acrobatics based? If you can name me a
Rigging.
job that you can... What's rigging?
Rigging is where you're working on fixing lines and sails.
Okay, we'll say you're doing the rigging for the entire day. So give me 3 acrobatic checks.
It's fine.
Fine. I'm okay.
So that one's 12. I gotta write these down before I forget.
What would Boon's job thing be? She's just going to be using mending on stuff to help fix things.
So you're gonna be like handyman, so that's going to be you're doing it magically this entire time, or are you actually trying to get your hands dirty?
A bit of both.
A bit of both? Okay.
Mhm.
So I'll say give me 3 strength rolls.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be a lot of need for first aid this time, so you could do first aid for a few hours, but eventually someone comes up to you and tells you to pick a different job, and they give you the option of assisting in potion making or in what's it called? Washing the bedding.
I'll do the laundry then.
Laundry? Alright, that's just gonna be... yeah, it's gonna be strength. Gives me 2 strength rolls. Enough medkit maids. There is the option to make medkits. Nobody needed them today, thankfully. DJ, go ahead and edit your message with noon and just add whatever Tork said. What did you say, Tork?
Rigging. RIGGING.
Rigging, that's right. Boon, you got a 1? Boon.
Yes.
Boon, you got a 1. Okay, something
Yeah.
fun happens to you then. Cool. We'll probably have to discuss it next episode. 6? You're... okay, so Lizbit, after doing the first aid stuff, no one really getting hurt. You help the kobolds with the bedding, and you're pretty good at it up until the end, where you just kind of meh, and the kobolds have to pick up some of the slack for you, but overall, pretty okay. You have to spend an extra hour or 2 helping. Boon, you do just fine. You actually are pretty handy when it comes to the physical labor of, repairing things, which a lot of ropes need to be retied and restrung. Floorboards need to be put back into place, and general maintenance on, pulley systems and stuff. You do pretty well. Hadriel? Unsurprisingly, with your dexterity, it's a lot better than just cleaning the masts and repairing the masts. You do a lot better with the ropes, and don't lose your footing nearly as much, though you do have a couple of close calls. Augusteen, you're picking up cooking like a champ.
How'd fishing go?
And Zara, time to, how did fishing... I'm getting to there. Patience.
Sorry, you cut out for a minute.
I
Yeah,
did?
you were. Okay, I thought that was me.
No, you cut out, and then it was like all the data decided to reach us all at once, and your speaking hit hyperspeeds.
Oh no. Okay.
It just like all caught up all
Like,
at once, just everything all at once.
After you said Augustine was picking up cooking, it just kind of.
Okay. You're picking up cooking pretty well. Zanara takes the time to teach you how to properly cook meat, because you end up cooking some of the chickens you had collected the other day to serve. And there are actually some extra chickens that weren't there. About 20 more chickens.
Sorry.
Aw.
That just appeared dead in the icebox. So she teaches you how to properly cook chicken to safe eating, and even teaches you how to season it, and then afterwards teaches you how to make wood stove brownies
Chicken.
as a quote-unquote reward. Toreen, unsurprisingly, given your strength, you do fantastically on the fishing, and even managed to pull up some loot, which I will... You pull up a chest at one... Not a chest, a bag that was in the mouth of a giant fish. And the kobolds are just like...
She pulls up fucking Oon.
Maybe! Oon's got some other things that might be happening to her.
Well, that's where it comes in after the things happen.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it now. Oon, while you're cleaning, you lose track for a moment, and then all of a sudden someone is right beside you. It looks... Actually, it's not right beside you. Here's what happens. As you're cleaning the barnacles, you feel a tingling sensation in the back of your nose. And the sea tastes extra salty. And then all of a sudden you see a cobalt fall off the railing. Fall from the boat. However, when you make eye contact, the cobalt is already rotting. And then disappears into the water. And when you go to investigate, there's no one there.
Oh.
Oh, fuck, please don't tell me there's a cobalt that I ended up killing when taking over their ship.
You don't know. You can roll history.
Yeah, I'll roll history.
Tork, I'll get you that loot probably tomorrow, but it's probably going to be some pretty decent stuff.
Okay.
20, unnatural 20.
Natural
Yes.
20, so dirty 20 and 12.
It happened again.
What the I don't know what's happening. I'm on the best internet possible where I'm at. Which I guess is not that much, but anyways. You didn't recognize that cobalt at all. To be fair, kobolds are pretty similar, especially among Blondie's crew, but you can tell it was a member of Blondie's crew. However, the method of how it quote-unquote died, you would have left some sort of mark, or there would have been heavy bruising and broken bones. This looked more like it was eaten and really messily killed. Like, not with your axes, but with, say, a saber or a knife, which is not really your choice of weapon.
So, was this cobalt real, or was this me losing my shit?
You don't know.
Am I done with my thing or not yet? With my shift?
It spoofs you for a while, but afterwards you hastily finish up, not wanting to be outside of the boat. It's not a very pretty job.
Okay. Am I able to say what I'm going to do next, or wait until next time?
We'll have to wait until next session where everyone does their fun things.
Okay.
But first, I want to get Hadriel's thing out of the way. Hadriel, when your shift is over, you find Blondie is at her desk in her captain's quarters after her kobolds let you in. Actually, it'd be 2 dragonborns that let you in.
Got it. I'm gonna casually walk around the carpet.
Okay. You're dry at this point. You're just a little... Your hair's definitely frizzy from the sea salt.
Yeah,
You're having
but
a
there's
real
also
bad
a
hair day.
portal under the fucking carpet that goes to the goddamn ocean. So.
It would be the carpet in
Fucked
the
around
back.
and found out.
Oh, okay. If it's that carpet, then I don't bother.
Okay. Blondie's gonna roll insight, though. Go ahead, roll deception. If you're trying to be nonchalant about what happened, possibly.
I guess I will. I'm not gonna mention it, I suppose.
She's gonna try and get a read on your body language then.
It's my deception.
I guess this would be more performance. I gotta pull up her stats.
It doesn't matter. It's both +5s. I got a 12.
Yeah. You got a 12? Oh boy. Where is it? Is she this one or is she this one? I think she's this one. So, intelligence. No, wait. Intelligence is wisdom. Oh, even worse. Great.
Huh? Intelligence is wisdom?
Insight. I'm gonna say insight. She pauses in her writing, and she looks up at you, already looking very tired.
I also look tired.
She raises an eyebrow.
Did you say you would buy things?
Ah, yes. That's right, you went to the Feywild. Of course, what do you have to offer?
Alright, I'm gonna set down the fuck, what did I all get? The heart crystal, the hematite, the star ruby. I think I'll keep the interesting things you got for a rainy day. Or I got.
That you
besides
just got?
No, the what I got, the paintbrush and the bell. I'll keep
Those. Okay, you'll have to remind me of the value of those.
Of what I'm setting down?
Yeah.
Star ruby's 500, heart crystal's 500, hematite's 10. So 1010.
She looks at them. She looks at you. We'll say 750 and call it good.
That's a big cut, don't you think?
She looks down at the gems. I don't know.
That was at the end of the sentence.
Sip.
Essentially, she's just looking at you,
Seems
waiting.
like a big cut. I don't know. Listen,
It seems pretty fair to me.
I can offload these as an actual shop later. The convenience is having it now. Meet me at 870.
850.
855.
Roll persuasion at disadvantage. You can barter. I encourage you to actively roleplay to barter.
You said a disadvantage?
Yes, because you're being really terrible about it.
What?
You're not trying to upsell these at all.
Did you want me to go full Pawn Stars? I can go full Pawn Stars.
You missed the opportunity, but
Stars.
next
Go Pawn
time you
Stars.
can.
Oh my god. Where's my fucking... Was I rolling
I will let
persuasion?
you all know now. Your persuasion rolls matter when it comes to
Oh.
bartering because you can
My
get more
persuasion
or you can get less.
My persuasion's really good.
Yeah, it's a disadvantage though.
Yeah, 19.
19? Ooh, I don't think that's gonna cut it from her. Let's see here. She's wisdom. She meets. So what were you trying to barter up to?
855.
855.
Literally 5 more.
850.
All right, I'll take it.
She hands you 850 silver.
Oh, now I gotta do math.
Do you? You have a calculator.
When I say do math, I mean bring out my calculator.
Did you take anything from her office, by the way?
No, I was just looking around.
Okay.
I was bored. All right. Sounds good for me. And then I have the other items that I acquired. I can sell them on a rainy day, or I can do something busted if I think of a good one.
Yeah, those are some pretty powerful magical items.
Which I'm not telling anyone else about because it's a special secret surprise for later.
Oh,
Okay,
yay.
mystery Masquetool.
Anyway, she thanks you, nods, pulls out a jeweler's monocle and starts looking over the gems. And starts jotting down in a ledger. Did you need anything else?
No.
Mm-hmm.
It's had a deep
I saw
sigh
that you
there.
got revolver bullets.
Yeah, I suppose I don't have a revolver.
She looks up at you with her, You notice for the first time, she has her eye patch off, and you see, she's got two eyes. They both work.
Seems unnecessary, but what do I know?
What pirates used to do to keep one eye good when they come above deck.
Let's get dark vision.
Yes. Basically.
Yeah, get dark vision. She smiles. I might have a couple of those lying around somewhere. We can discuss how you can earn them, though, or pay for them. Though seeing as you just bartered, I highly doubt you're in the mood to buy things.
Yeah, I gotta save it for something.
She quirks an eyebrow. Daughter's birthday?
Something like that.
I hope she's worth it. She seems like a good kid. A little...
I hope your daughter is worth it.
a little... hot-headed.
She does catch on fire.
That's why I made the joke.
No, I get it. I was just...
You're very slow.
I don't
guys.
remember you being there for that, actually. Now that I don't remember her catching a fire around you, actually, now that I think about it.
I remember her punching a chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Fried chicken.
My memory's quite sharp. My memory's pretty
I
pretty
want
sharp.
fried chicken, damn it!
It needs to be. Take care, Hadriel.
I'm gonna go sleep.
Oh, you already slept.
I'm gonna go sleep again.
You're just gonna sleep?
You're gonna take a nap.
Okay, but that's gonna eat into your activity time to actually do things.
I'm gonna take like an hour nap.
Okay, well, that's not gonna eat too much into it. The next time we come back, we'll go into activities, and then we're gonna speed run the week. Because I'm gonna use a sampling of those rolls to say how the week goes. And then you guys are gonna tell me what you want to do for the week. And then things will happen. Because, god damn it, we need to go.
Maybe someday I'll see my family.
I doubt it. I doubt it at this rate.
How many times has the boat almost went down?
I don't know. At least once.
Twice when
Anyway.
Un first came on.
They weren't gonna blow up the boat. They may have just killed each other.
And kind of another time if all the crew would have like passed out from fucking lack of sleep, I guess.
That just would have mean you would have lost a day of travel.
And chickens.
Oh, and the chickens. I forgot about the chickens.
Yeah. Essentially, if the crew becomes exhausted, you lose like 1d3 days.
Feywilds could have went a lot worse, I'll say that.
Yeah. Yeah, they could have. They always could have. They weren't great, but they could have gotten worse.
Did it go better or worse than Toreen's adventure into the Feywild?
Well, mine went fantastic.
Yeah, in comparison to Toreen's, theirs was worse.
But, like, it wasn't bad, is the thing. It was just...
Yeah, but this is in comparison to Toreen.
Right.
Toreen is like the best case scenario of what could have possibly happened. Yours is also pretty good.
We made friends with the grass.
Everyone listen, the grass is very important to the Feywild. I can't stress that enough.
Oh yeah! Speaking of grass, can I do a roll to figure out what the fuck my ring is?
Sure, roll Arcana.
Did you not get the ring description? I swore we got that.
Nope, I did not. What
You got the
is my
ring
Arcana?
description, not what it possibly could do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's my Arcana skill? Okay, so I got an 18.
An 18?
Nice.
Yeah!
There's some sort of magical property about it, but you can't quite tell what it is.
Fuck.
It seems... You can tell the attributes of it. It's, like, what magic pertains inside of it, and it seems to be, oh boy, I gotta look at the goddamn schools of magic, because I can't remember the name of it. For those who are not familiar, there are schools of magic in D&D. D&D... Schools of magic. Fuck off! Is that right? Is that what it's called? Illusionary.
Ooh.
But what it does and how to activate, you have no goddamn clue.
Sounds good.
Yep. Anyways, everything else will be for... When? Calendar? The 23rd. So Thanksgiving. Are we skipping Thanksgiving?
I think it'd be for
Probably.
the best. So it'll probably be the next one after that. Or not the next week, but the next round of turns.
So the
7th.
7th.
Of December. A whole month. Alright.
I mean, unless we want to try and schedule it outside of the Thursday, but I highly doubt we're going to be able to do that.
Especially
No,
with the way
I
my
have
job
to-
works.
Yeah, and my job now is from 4:30 to 10. And I got Thursdays off, so we could do this.
Alright, sounds like the 7th it is, folks. I'm terribly sorry. What might happen is that I might have everybody do their rollies off screen, and then we just do a summary read, so we aren't on the boat for an entire year. An entire year?
I love how
Like we're on that
Please, no.
island.
1 year on
No.
an island, 1 year on a boat, 1 year on the next island.
Oh, I
Look,
just realized
we're
something,
just gonna pull
Tork.
a One Piece, you know?
Tork, I just realized.
What?
You got my mask backwards.
Oh, I did.
Well,
that will be fixed next time.
This is a song that never ends. Because I gotta build maps anyways. I gotta build an entire new island. It's gonna be like 10 times the size.
Oh,
Anyways.
that's a cool offer.
Well, I mean, because
go
there's
with
you were on a tiny island. You were on a shit island. It had 3 places for you guys to go, and you stayed in one.
Yeah. Technically, we did not stay in one place on the island. We went to 2 places on the island. 3 if you count the hole.
That tree does not count. It was not marked on the quote-unquote official map. But yes, I guess if we're being technical, it was 3 places, which I count as 1 because it's in the same goddamn region. This new island has like 10. And they're a little bit more interesting than the post office.
Alrighty, everybody.
We'll see you in a month. Next time.
Bye.
Punking Pits.
Bye.